Welcome friends to episode 3 of Monster Train. We did a nice little victory last round. I was pretty darn happy with it. So now it's time to jump into another run. So I don't know who we're going to play as this time around. I'm thinking I might just hit up the random button and see what we get. Major battles will now have additional enemies. I'm not overly concerned about that too much. I think we're probably not really going to super struggle until around the Covenant rank 10. At least that's what I'm hoping. We're probably going to unlock the next clan, hopefully, which is like the Umbra or something like that. We'll get pretty close to it. So we're going to hit random and random. I still kind of want to keep playing with the... with the Stygian Guard. Hopefully we get them. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Let's jump into it and see how we go. Okay, and it looks like we did. So we have this Crypt Builder, which is pretty cool looking. 60 damage to the front enemy and push it to the back. And it's one of those offerings, which means that it's free if we discard it. Wildwood Sap, definitely not the most exciting card in the shed, but that's okay. I never really use this, and you know why? It's because it costs 1. It just... 1 for a consume that applies regen 5. Yeah, it's pretty rare for me to ever use this. Drain gives us sap. Sap is pretty cool, and discard a card at random. We can hopefully synergize some Crypt Builder and some Drain. I'm assuming because we got 2 purple cards, yep, that our primary clan is Stygian Guard. Knowing that, we're going to go and look at the artifacts first. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to the amount healed. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. But Awoken is not our primary. I mean, there are some amazing synergies with either of these cards, but both of them are Awoken based. Sting spells are Awoken. Priority healing spells are also kind of Awoken. I think I'll grab this because Sting spells are kind of cool because, like, Stygian Guard are pretty much into it. I know we haven't, into spells, I know we haven't hit a Sting spell before, but it's a 0 cost spell that deals 5 piercing damage, maybe? Something like that. And draws a card. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I got it. No, 5 damage, yeah, not piercing, that's what this gives it. But there's a ton of ways to generate Sting spells, so I think we're going to pick this one up, even though we do have that regen capability. So, alright, let's have a look at our champion. What do we get? Oh, we're still getting this handheld totem and conduit. As much as I really like Spell Weakness, I think it's absolutely incredible. I think this is an amazing champion. We haven't had a chance to do Conduit. And if you have a look at the... we can't see it in game. I'm going to increase the game speed because people told me that speed 3 was fine, so that'll be great. And but in the log, it shows you what champion you've gone to what level, and so sticking with Conduit might be pretty cool, because it makes our damage spells cheaper. It means we can pick up big cost and damage spells and see how they go. Alright, we're going to end up with Clergymen on all floors. I think that's probably terrible for our deck. Yeah, it really is. So we're not going to be taking this on. Okay, it's going to be a rough start, but we'll see how it goes. This would just do an insane amount of damage to our pyre, and it's not worth the 75 coins. Where is it? Okay, let me have a look at what I get. When do we get a Hell Vent? I guess that's the real question. Okay, we don't get a Hell Vent until the 4th encounter, which is after Daedalus, so I'm not overly concerned. We'll have until Daedalus to make something really powerful. So we'll probably be doing that. Let's jump into the fight. and see what we get. Alright. Might as well just keep that up. Not a terrible start. Alright. Let's put you there. I kind of would like to put another train steward down, but we'll just keep this strategy going for now. Okay. Sure. Useless, but that's alright. Let's put another train steward down. Do that and that, and yeah, we win. We would have won anyway because of the massive amount of damage we output. I really feel like we're going to regret not having spell stacking or spell weakness, but we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to grab Helical Crystals. Like, as much as I like Frostbite, I think we did our Frostbite run and it was delicious. Let's try something different and see how it goes. And we can grab expensive damaging spells because we know that we can make them cheaper. Now I'm assuming it's only damaging spells that are cheaper. Yes, because for instance the heal spell was not. We're going to pick up a Glimmer. No, we're going to pick up a Vine Grasp because a Vine Grasp is a targetable damage spell. And there's situations where we might want to do damage to the front enemy unit, but we might not want to send it to the back, so this will allow us to reverse that capability. I didn't pay attention to the Seraph. The Seraph is the one that devours my spells. I've got to say, when I was playing this in the beta, I was hoping that we were getting a limited selection of bosses, and that we would get more in the full version, including the Seraph, because of the way that it sort of shows it as like an icon. I was like, cool, we're going to get like some new bosses, they're going to be pretty cool, and maybe we will unlock some as we continue down the Covenant track, but for now, that's fine. So we want stuff to deal with Sting. If we want that, we're probably going to get it down here in the Awoken unit. Plus using a Merchant of Steel on an Awoken unit will be good. Awoken will often give us nice tanky dudes, which will be pretty cool. I don't mind the Stygian banner stuff, just yeah, I think getting a nice tanky dude that we can... Okay, we're not getting a nice tanky dude. Alright, I love Animus of Will, but I feel like we get let down with Animus of Will in this, in a Stygian primary deck, because it just doesn't have enough healing power to keep this up and running. I mean, that said, I should have looked in the Merchant of Steel, and we made a mistake there. We should have looked at the Merchant of Steel before making its selection over here, because that might have impacted us. For instance, if we had Multi-Strike in there, then Animus of Speed is a no-brainer. 50 damage that's quick is going to just be incredible. But they both have the same health. You know what, let's just go the Multi-Striker. Because the Multi-Striker will work a little bit more varied with what's in here. See, I love Large Stone. I think it's fantastic. But improving that capacity. But 43 health, it's just... I mean, that turns this into a tank that also does a truckload of damage. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this... It's a pity we don't have enough money to do both this and this. I think we're still going to reroll. It's a little bit dangerous, and hope for a 20 damage increase that also increases its cost. So we're going to grab the Large Stone and hope for a 20 damage increase. That is not what we were after. That's a little frustrating, not gonna lie. I want to make this unit so that way it's hellventable, but... Look, if it's also going to be our tank, giving it some spikes is pretty good. Or just giving it some flat health might be good too. You know what we're going to do? We're going to give it flat health. No, we're not. We grabbed the wrong starting thing for that. Alright, let's grab spikes and kill and keep moving. That was a gamble that didn't pay off, but who knows throughout the game. Alright, so non-boss enemy units get a little bit stronger, which is, it's a lot stronger when you consider that the damage that these people do is like, it's another one of those fortress types, is 2 and 1. So this is generally quite an easy battle until this guy who has spikes. See, this guy would have completely creamed us originally, but getting that additional health on is going to help. So let's grab the unit draft. We'll see what we can get. Hopefully it allows us higher chances at getting units that give us some thorns. Alright. $18.36, so we want to do a little bit of damage there. We could use the other one, but I guess there's no point not to. Oh, okay. Not paying attention to how much mana we had? That didn't feel like the right amount. Oh, right, because we lowered the cost of our spells. I can be a bit of a dummy at times, and it's a perfect example. There's no point in letting our units do the killing. They don't get any boosts for doing so at this point in time. Pity we didn't get to keep that. Or this. We don't tend to get our sap spells at the right point, unfortunately. Heal you up. Okay. Looks like we kill everything. And might as well just throw the stuff on. There we go. Nice. Didn't lose a single unit. We killed everything. We did just fine. Or Frost over G, Flash Freeze. I like Titan's Tooth. I think it's pretty cool as an offering thing. Because it deals damage to all enemy units. So we might pick this up. I like how that's working. So we might also pick up a Glimmer here. Glimmer can be incredibly powerful. Alright. So we kind of have both a tank and a damage character. I mean, we could get Siren of the Sea a go, but I really don't like the Stygian Guard units for the most part. They just don't impress me at all. You know, I think grabbing this guy just so we can throw him on a higher floor works out just fine. I think it gives us a little bit of breathing room. Alright, so Merchant of Magic. Or another Stygian banner. So we're going to be Hellventing and Pyromaining on the next floor. So if we want to Hellvent, we're probably going to be Hellventing our Animus of Will. But who knows what we can do with some spellage. An artifact would of course be incredibly useful. We don't really have the money, but we're not spending money here either. What are we going to do at this level? Merchant of Magic, Herzl's Horde. Concealed Caverns? Probably that. So we can either take a chance to sort of pump up our magic spells. And like pumping up Glimmer and stuff is really powerful. But an artifact... Artifacts can be powerful too. For instance, there's an artifact that gives us gives us this thing spell every round. So, you know, that could be good too. Or at least they used to be in the beta. I don't think I've seen it in the full version yet. Alright, let's have a look at the artifacts first. Beautiful. Okay, X-Cost cards get +3 to the X value when played. We don't have one yet, but that doesn't mean we won't. I do really like Cold Kalia. I feel like I'm making a weird bit of a deck, but that's okay. Alright, so we get 2 choices here. We can have this, which restores 2x Pyre health, which of course is +3 because of our thing, or enhance my Pyre with attack. I like this, and it's a consume, so this I think will help us. I can't ever see, I can't ever see someone getting this consistently. So, I don't know, maybe the letter, maybe there's like a thing which is all about like buffing your Pyre and getting your Pyre to be the combat. Be crazy. Alright, so constructed explosives detonate twice, but it's fine because they have 1 health and they're not going to have a damage shield. So I find this easier than the previous one. Alright, these folk I'm not a big fan of. Oh, but we have a great start for it. Feels dangerous putting this out there because these do so much damage. So we're actually going to put them on the top there. And I guess we're going to keep that, because blowing up the thing there is not useful. Alright, we're going to pop you out and you out. And we might as well just do that. Oh yeah. Whoops. I forgot about the whole constructed explosive thing. Well done, Dane. Not my brightest moment. Not my brightest moment. Okay. Let's throw you out. Yeah, well, that's a combination, isn't it? Not overly concerned about the amount of damage I'm taking there. It sort of sucks to be this guy, though. Haste could be really bad here. What do we have left? What are we getting next turn? Okay, we're getting Titan's Tooth next turn, so I'm not overly concerned, because Titan's Tooth will kill all of these, so I'm actually going to let them haste. Yeah, I'm totally going to let them haste. It feels bad to just let this guy die, but I think, yeah, even if I put a new unit out the front, he would still die, unfortunately. I guess not if we regen him. Alright, let's do that. Oh, okay, yeah, he wouldn't even die now. And I'm also going to do... It's 18 damage. 18 damage, we're going to be doing another 5 damage, so yeah. That'll just make sure that this one dies in the first attack, and then we do some damage to that on the second. Now, as for sap is kind of pointless on these. Sure. Oh, why did I do that? I should have done it on the 240s. I knew I wanted to do it on the 240s, but my brain couldn't figure out why. It is 4 AM here, so let's not get too crazy. Alright, if we can deal with that, awesome, but of course we can't, so that's just unfortunately going to have to die. Unless we have enough mana to, Ember, to drop that Train Steward down there. Okay. I just want to leave it. Look, if I leave it, I can apply Frostbite to Daedalus, which is going to be super useful. It'll kill the bomb, which means I won't die. Alright, let's just do that. I like it. Yep, not really concerned, not really concerned. So let's, yeah, let's just drop that. It'll do enough damage. Okay, 60 damage up the front is going to be pretty great. Well, we'll definitely Glimmer. And we could do... Okay, we might be doing 50 damage here because that might be more important. Cool, and he dies. We're also going to sap him because that's fine. Goodbye, guys. Now, of course, we don't get as much score, but score is just a skill. It's not a huge deal. So, it's going to be just fine. Alright. Got our rare pack and unit driller. Alright, what do we get? This, which I don't mind. Oh, gosh, I love Channel Song. I think Channel Song's a bit risky with our card. Maybe not. Maybe not. Spike of the Stygian has +3. But it only impacts a single unit. And it's a consume spell. Well, both of them are consume spells. I do love me some Channel Song. Especially if you can remove the consume from it, there's a lot you can do with this if you delete a heck of a lot of cards from your deck. Look, I really would like to get this, and I think Sap is pretty fantastic. But we're going to go for Channel Song and hope we don't regret it. Okay, we get Divine Mother, which is exactly what we're after, so that's going to work just fine. And we're going to want capacity at this point. Remember that because our Seraph is Spell Devourer, we're trying to make sure that our units are as strong as they're able to be. Alright, so we're going to be Hellventing the Animus of Will, which makes sense. I can't think of anything else that we would be Hellventing at this time. Except for maybe Vine Mother, of course. Except for Vine Mother, of course. That would just be insanity. Except for Vine Mother, of course. Alright, let me just have a ponder. We're going to keep going down the conduit line. I know it seems a little strange. I too like this sweep and spell weakness, especially when we're doing so much damage with our spells. It seems a little strange not to be. But I'm being stubborn. That and I think we mostly have this without needing to worry. So this is tough. Vine Mother gives us 2 sting spells. Okay, non-boss enemy units enter with spikes. Spikes is really problematic for us with our multi-strike character, but a random artifact is potentially good. Let me see who I have. The Porcupine. You'd think the Porcupine would have spikes. That seems a little bit strange, but okay. Clip Defender, Armor 50. Yeah, look, I kind of get the feeling that this would be really problematic for us. Look, we have 110 pyre health and an additional artifact. It's pretty cool. Let's just do it. Have we had a flawless run so far? Have we not taken any pyre health damage? Yeah, we've definitely been pretty butt-kickingly awesome at this point. Alright, soda. Wine mother. We could play you and then play this. And then also play this. It doesn't really matter where we put that. I'm not going to put this character out there. Oh, I forgot about the spikes. I forgot about the spikes. Okay. So we've got our first sting, and as you can see, it lets us draw one next turn, which is going to be really crazy for us. Alright. Well, let's kill you. Now, as far as bringing these Animus of Wills out, I'm going to leave them. I know, it seems a little crazy, but you'll understand. Alright, 9 damage. It's almost like we have that. Do there. I think maybe bringing one of those to the 4 is a good idea. Okay, so let's grab one of them. Doesn't really matter which. Put you on it. And then we'll just throw one of these train stewards in front for now. Okay. Alright, I mean, you're easy, right? We just play that and we're done. But let's pop you. Kind of want one of these. Okay, we're gonna do this. Undo. See, I so wish this game would have an undo. In my brain I was like, we'll do that, and then we will, yeah. I don't know if there's an achievement for finishing the game without taking any pyre damage, but I would have liked to have tried for it. Can I have a quick look and see if there is? It doesn't take long. I know it's not the most exciting thing on the video, but I am just kind of curious. Without collecting any artifacts, okay, yeah, that's fine. There are 4 hidden achievements, whatever that means. But no, nothing in there says complete a run without taking any pyre damage. So, okay, I don't feel too bad now, I guess. But that was a mistake. We should have just killed the Light Harnesser with Crypt Builder and kept moving. These things happen. That's okay. Alright, we got Channel Song. 4 available, which means we still have 2 train stewards. That's really frustrating. Look, if we get a train steward, we get a train steward, but what I really want is to obviously not get a train steward. We're at brief respite phase. which means the next thing's out of there. It's a 50-50. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I am not overly concerned. Excuse me, what? Game? It didn't even highlight this room, did it? Yeah, it didn't even turn green. But it, wait, can I just put cards in the discard pile? Is that... No, that wouldn't work. Yeah. Okay, well that was frustrating. Okay, and we did get a train steward, because of course we did. I think maybe healing you is the best idea. Ugh, it's so frustrating. If I could deal 4 damage to this guy, I'd be pretty happy, but we can't, so... Oh, we've made so many mistakes. I really shouldn't be playing this while I'm tired, but playing it while I'm tired is kind of fun. I don't mind making the mistakes. It's it is what it is. Oh yeah, high health. Here I was trying to have a perfect run. Alas. Alright, 15 piercing damage to the front enemy. Yeah, that's a good start. We also should think about this, because otherwise we're going to have some problems. So do that. Piercing damage here isn't going to help massively. Ideally, we would put this behind this big boy. If we can kill the boss... There's no way we can kill the boss, right? 12, 24, 36. The regen will get us over the line. If we're going to be 15 damage short, I'm going to be really miffed. Alright, cool. We killed the boss, which means these units don't actually make it to the top 4 and do damage. Pretty straightforward. They will move to the top 4, but I don't know what they're going to do. They'll just stay there. Hold them quick to make it go crazy. Look, that was messy. That was incredibly, incredibly messy. We get Gnarled Root, which grants +1 stack of spikes each time it's applied. Not the most interesting, but that's okay. +7 magic power on this floor is potentially useful. Disables triggered abilities. I still don't really know what that does precisely. Like, what is a triggered ability? I guess it disables yellow abilities, which is why it's yellow. Basically, it's 50-50 between these two. Spell weakness is, of course, incredible. Especially when we're doing 60 damage, so that turns these 60 damage spells into 180, which is no... And in fact, you know, it's no small feat. Grab this. I do like Ensnare. Invigorating Solution isn't particularly amazing. You know what, we're going to grab it, he says. It's not particularly amazing, grabs it. As much as I really like the movers, I do... I'm not going to necessarily grab the Pie Health. We have that X spell that I can be using to recover it. And I would like to improve our spells. Oh, nice. Our hell vents are in the last two. By the looks of it, right? Hell vent there. Hell vent there. Okay, cool. I actually really like having hell vents in the final two because it gives you a ton of time to do spells. I don't think we're going to improve our units any. I'd like to delete 2 cards though. But Magic and Herzl's Horde. I really would like to grab that Unstable Vortex. Yeah, look, I don't mind grabbing the Unstable Vortex in the next area. And we're going to get another Unstable Vortex here. Alright, so we'll be fine. Okay. I'm happy with this. Alright, we're going to grab the Merchant of Magic. We're just going to go have a quick look at it before we pick up a Permafrost, 20 power and consume. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, we can purge cards in there. Let's look at our artifacts. Look, we do run a little bit low on Ember at the moment, but we're not going to be summoning a ton of... Like, that's just going to help in the really early game. This is going to... We have been regenning our tank pretty significantly. So, I think that that's going to be our major benefit. Let's go into the Crystal Caverns. Alright. Ooh, nice. I don't think I've ever seen this event. Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, so that doesn't work on the boss, but this does. Like, Dazed works on bosses, so... I wonder what happens if you do that to one of the bosses that's flying outside. It probably breaks the game in some way. It probably just doesn't work, actually, but... I like them both. I'm probably going to grab the doors because it's free versus Steel Pulley Claw's cost. Also, the doors actually let me use it on my own units, whereas Steel Pulley Claw doesn't. Okay. Pretty cool. Alright, not particularly interested in Permafrost. Surge Stone would have to be pretty impressive. I do like making a nice powerful Glimmer, even if it does have Consume. I'm gonna grab that. For 20 we can make a spell cost a little bit less. Yeah, I'm gonna just try making crit builders less, and if we get another one of those, then that's awesome. And we do. And double stack. Do you have a good target for double stack other than Sap? You know, Frostbite 20 is pretty fantastic, but... And Sap 6 is great too, but the only time we're really going to use this is really against the boss, so it sort of disappears. I mean, Regen 10 is nice as well. I just don't think it's worth the cost. We've got a Trinkets on the next floor, if memory serves. Yeah. We're going to be taking Trinkets next turn, so keeping money for that is going to be good. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess you can't put it on something that already has Consume. I would have thought that it would just be fine, like, it's already got Consume, so it doesn't get it a second time. It's a little bit frustrating, because you can put multiple of the other stones on things. I wonder how Consume works with Offering. Yeah, okay. It would still get rid of the spell. Interesting. Alright, well, let's put an Ember Stone on the other crypt builder. Seems like a good idea. As for Surge Stone, we might end up just putting it on a Frozen Lance, as strange as that sounds, just to sort of get it out of the deck. That's the other sort of thing that we can do. I mean, also making it so we restore a ton of health is potentially useful. We don't have a really good heal, but our regens will provide that. I do like this. Alright, let's just do it. I probably should have just kept it, but that's okay. Do I want to purge a card? No. Not for this battle. If this was a boss battle, then we totally would. Okay, we have the Crystal Cloak, who's a pain in the butt. So that means we're going to want to keep a tank on the bottom level, and then have our main enemy forces a little bit higher. Sycophant's okay, it's a little annoying. Non-boss units get multi-strike. Multi-strike with Sycophants. Could be really rough. I think we're pretty good with our artifacts right now and not overly interested in getting another random one. I can't see many random artifacts being massively more useful than the ones we already have. So I'm going to just jump into it, especially with our Pyre having less health. Wish we could stop having this so early, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to put our tank out. Glimmering this seems silly. Yep, heal that for 6. Once again, frustrating channel song. We have our Animus of Will out, which means the only things that we have left is we could get a Cold Kalia or a Vine Mother. And whilst like an amusing high-end Vine Mother would be pretty cool, I don't really see it working. I think we put the Train Steward here. No, what we do is we do this. That works. We also do that. And we play the Train Steward to the top floor. We'll be getting rid of the Train Stewards momentarily, but for now, this channel song isn't going to work amazingly. I was really hoping we'd get the remove it. Sorry, that sounded really loud. Remove a consume spell. Alright, Vine Mother. Stick you back there. This is frustrating. Well, I think we're going to Titan's Tooth to get rid of all that. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about what we're going to draw next turn. But I think we'll get at least a Train Steward next turn if we're lucky, so... Oh, plus we're getting Sting. Alright, so you're dead. I'm not overly concerned about that. We can also descend stuff, so that's useful. Alright, let's put a Train Steward out. No, it doesn't seem to matter if I do it, which way I do it. Frozen lights here. Sting you. I don't really have a way of making that better, do I? I'm trying to think about keeping Cold Kalia so that way we get it with a channel song later on. Yeah, it gives us more room for stewards. Cool, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so these purple abilities, basically. Okay. We could put health on this guy, but I'm pretty happy with this setup right now, so we're just going to keep doing that. I don't really want to discard the unnamed tomb, but let's do that. Of course we do. Alright, brief respite. Obviously I don't want to lose both my units here. Okay. Problem fixed there. I better lose one there. I didn't think that through. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Oh wow, we almost kill you straight away. Dang. Alright, well... done. Alright, that was not what I was expecting. Can't wait to get rid of these train stewards, so that way Channel Song does amazing work. Speed that up. So our units didn't attack because she had 8 stunts instead. But now she's down. Alright. No? I mean, I like it. I actually really like that. The only reason I would get this is if I'm getting capacity at the next. So let me just think. Am I getting a second lot of capacity? Currently it's 6 capacity. No, I'm gonna skip this. I like it, I just don't think it works in this deck. I think that works in this deck though. Both of these work amazingly. Let's grab Preserve Thorns. Alright, we're getting Unstable Vortex and Merchant of Trinkets. I'm going to check out Trinkets first. There's a Train Steward Trinket that... okay. Good talk, Alright. Do I also want to purge something? If I was going to purge, what would I purge? I'd probably purge... I mean, it's tempted to say another Train Steward, but we're going to be grabbing this Unstable Vortex here, I think. What are we going to duplicate if we're duplicating? Probably going to duplicate a Channel Song. Or a Preserved Thorns. If we're going to duplicate a Channel Song or a Preserved Thorns... let's So we only get a Merchant of Steel and a Merchant of Trinkets. I think we might get rid of a Frozen Lance. We're not going to get rid of it this time. We'll get rid of it as part of the whatever it's called. A little bit further down. This also makes me more secure in my victory against Fel. Spell Shield 5. Ugh. Alright, the armor isn't a big deal. The Spell Shield's a little annoying. Sure, we'll make it back. Alright. Sting is pretty fantastic. Ah, Piercing also pierces spell shields. That's good to know. Do I care enough about what's here? I'm going to put you down either way. I'd do something like that. And something like that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Good work. Good work, Bane. A+. I'm gonna try keeping Cold Kalia to get buffed. Although that seems silly. I should have used it for sweep, but with the armor we're hitting problems there. Alright, Vine Lily, you go to the top. Alright, we have 3 available, which is 1 Trains Druid, which we know we're about to draw. A Animus of Will, which would be fantastic. Oh right, and Cold Kalia. I'm pretty happy with that. Although it does mean... Okay, let me just think. Not overly concerned about this floor yet. I would like to heal you, but regen won't work straight away. You deal 2 damage, 4 and then 6. So you have a total of 12 damage coming out. Why, game? Why? I might put you up here. $25, $35, $40. I should have consumed the regen. I don't know what I'm doing. That entire round just frazzled me. Making mistakes because I'm tired once again. If I just keep saying that I'm tired. Yeah, look, it might be in for me. I certainly hope it isn't. Nice start. Okay. Now I can focus on you. You're also getting massively destroyed. I am going to do... Oh no, I need to use a piercing. Just feels a little bit better doing that. This is a bit rough, but it'll be okay. Alright, I feel pretty good. We're going to drop a piercing on you, even though it adds more armor. Draw a turn. How about other Animus? I don't really have another place to put it, unfortunately. I feel like Bella's going to be doing a heck of a lot of damage to us this round, but that's okay. It's rough because every spell that we do on this floor gives him armor 10. Do we have that silence thing? We do not. I'm not overly concerned about these two. Let's consume this to add 3. I don't like that you have a hand size limit and that the game doesn't actually tell you it anyway. Like... yeah. Anyway. What a waste. I was like, oh, that'll be cool, because I'll get enough to just go straight through his armor. Okay. Doing more damage to Fel is useful. We can't do enough to you, I think. Yeah. And every time we do that, it improves the Clipped Guardian. So I think we're just going to pile it on Fel, I think. Actually, Fel doesn't have a... interesting. I was just thinking that Fel doesn't have a... what is it called? A trigger ability. Alright. Well, this is a hand, isn't it? Let's pop that. We have more than enough to deal with you, so let's do it. Adding Frostbite on Fel would be pretty great. Not overly concerned about that. Alright, this. I'm going to take 5 fire damage, I think. Just sort of wearing this out. Oh yeah, 18, 36. Okay, no, we're good. So we do that, and we kill both. Alright, then let's have a look down here. Getting you killed is pretty great. Alright, we can also get cold cuts. 6 damage to that doesn't work because we lose... Oh wait, no, that's a die. That is... Alright. We're gonna be fine, I think, but... only just. Alright, next round should be the final round for Fel. I think we're going to pop the other consumer here. Alright, as for you. Now, our hand is, of course, most sting cards at this point, but that's okay. Maybe we won't be fine. 294 is a sight less than I thought it would be. Okay. Problematic. A little bit more problematic than I thought it would be, to be honest. Alright. 601, huh? Frostbite 10 is kind of pointless right now. So having a look at what I've got. Okay, we can make it so that way when we use Drain... No, we can't. Because of these restores. Okay. Let's start with these. No point not to. Alright, let's use Drain. Let's hope that we discard... one of the two offering spells. And then we'll play Crypt Builder, I guess. Nice. Alright, so you're going to do 4, 8. You deal 8. Then you're going to regen 6, so you're really going to do 2. So 27. And then... going to be doing 6, 12. I'm just trying to figure out if healing you more gets us an additional turn of damage in. Because an additional turn of damage is more than 60. So let me... Oh, I don't have the math brain for this right now. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, I don't think healing you anymore would be useful. And providing you with an additional 4 HP. Not particularly useful either. We're out of the big heals, so... we just do the 6 damage and leave it, right? Like, another regen isn't going to provide anything here. 6 damage and leave it. Oh, we're going to be frustratingly close. Might be fine. Nice. That was a little close for comfort. Did deal with that. Okay. That's a unit with 10 and apply spikes 5. Restore friendly units to full health. God, that's a good card. I just don't think we have a problem with that here. I actually don't like the idea of grabbing any of these. I think it's just gonna make my deck less interesting. Spikes 5 is kind of nice though. No, I think with the channel song working the way that it will, I don't think we can have any major problems. A deck fills with spikes eventually anyway, so we're never going to have a super lean deck. No, I just can't see a round where I'm going to have 3 spare Ember to play something like this. I almost always am using spells that cost Ember, so I think this will just sit in the deck doing nothing. If we're going to grab anything, we'll grab this. Let's do it. Alright, so we're at that point. We didn't think we were going to grab Capacity. Drawing an additional one each turn doesn't matter because we kind of maximize our draw throughout the game. So it's probably going to be more Ember. So we currently have 6 Capacity, which is letting us sort of put both of these on a single floor. I mean, but, you know, if we could get a single floor that has, like, both of these and Tethys on it, that would be pretty fantastic, too. No, I think it's going to be the Ember. If we get a artifact that allows Ember to maintain between turns, I'll put Ember too. Alright, so we're hell venting, right? Yes. Let's upgrade our champion. So the reason why we're going to grab this is effectively just to unlock it. I'm not, like, obviously this is the better choice, but unlocking this is also useful. There is still a chance that we'll get, I guess there isn't a chance that we'll get a high power spell. High power spells tend to be the Hellhorn's realm. Some more Frozen Lance, and a new Train Steward. And then we're going to hell vent where did it go? Come on, brain, we can do this. Yeah, let's do that. No. Channel Sun. Alright. Armor 20, 400 coins. Sweep. Gosh, I hate Sweep. Sweep and Ember Drain is just insanely annoying. Max Pie Health, 400 coins. And we're trinketing in the next one, right? Elvent Steel Trinket. Yep. 400 coins goes a long way in a trinket store. That's 2 trinkets. I'm gonna regret that. We're not playing at our best tonight, so let's see how it goes. Okay, no channel song in our opening hand. It's a little bit frustrating, but we do have you. Actually, this isn't a bad first layout. Ah, sweep. Could just use this now. I hate sweeps so much. And Ember Drain. Oh, I should have dazed him. I should have dazed him. Seriously, game? You're not gonna... Yeah, you're not gonna... Okay. This could be a problem. I'm pretty sure the only... Yeah, look, this is a big problem. Why did we do so badly at this game, babe? I don't think sapping solves anything. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It does. You know what else is stuff? That. Okay. It's 100 coins. I don't want to draw 3 next turn because the problem is that if we draw these in our hand, then Channel Song doesn't fetch them. So we're totally going to get a hand that has like both Channel Songs and both Enemies of Wills, just to screw with me. Let's put you out because we can use the sting that we get to deal with the Pyre Wings here. I'm gonna regret that.
Bye.
Oh look, both Animus of Wills and one of the Channel Songs. Great. Fantastic. We did get this though, so there's that. We're going to be Ember Drained like crazy next turn, so let's just recognize that. Yep, I can't kill you. Okay, we're gonna get Ember Drained. Let's think. Regenning you for some additional damage isn't a huge boon for us. So I think we're just gonna Bone Shine for the health. This is gonna suck, but we are going to... There's a reasonable chance we're going to draw a Channel Song next time. So we just do that and we pray. Okay, good. That's not a bad hand. Did we get a oh my... Why are we so bad at this? Alright, we get a Channel Song next turn, which means we have to kill this guy. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do this. Okay, one problem sorted. Could also kill you. Regen 5 you. Might as well pop you down. And... okay. Channel Song. Oh good, we didn't draw... What I would have liked was both Channel Songs, but at least we didn't draw both of our Animuses. So we get to Channel Song. Now, the goal was to Channel Song... is to Channel Song 1, play the other, and then Channel Song this a second time. And I think we might still do that if we've got room. Gonna go for it. If I could deal with you, that'd be nice. But I can't. Alright, but what I can do is I can get rid of Ember Drain. could also do that. But then Titan's Tooth might trigger. Sorry, that's what I meant. Okay, so we do that. With Titan's Tooth. Could also just sap you. Alright, I like it. Okay, cool. Animus of Will disappear next turn. We have a pretty good chance of getting Channel Song, and so everything will be sorted there. Alright, it's funny, we don't have to do anything. Don't even really have a regen target, to be honest. I think we will, because, you know, why not? And we will play the Stings, because we want the additional cards, but... yeah, 10 should be fine. Any more than that would be problematic, but I think the maximum cards in hand is 10 anyway. Alright. Animus of Will disappears. Wow, we already half kill him there. Alright, Channel Song gets us the Animus of Will, which we then play to this floor. No point in restoring all of our friendly unit health. Although it would get an extra 40 damage on him, so we might end up doing that. Obviously this happens. Well, that also gets an extra 40 damage on him. I don't really think this is going to matter. Interestingly, if we had have done it on him, we would have gotten an additional... yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops, we shouldn't have done that. Revenge is a pain in the butt. And we just pop that there to get a little bit of extra health on our real one. Alright, the revenge is a problem. Yeah, revenge is a problem, but we're going to be okay. Basically, as long as we don't take him over 63, it's not going to be a problem. And between all the Stings that we have, we don't kill him on this floor, but that's okay. I'm happy with what we've got. Might as well just keep adding the damage. And away it goes. Alright, 38 damage. Are we capable of doing that with, you know, a single spell? Yes, we are. So we got that 400 coins. I really like this, but we don't have enough magic power to make it worth our while. This is beautiful. I think we're definitely grabbing this. Oh, why do you tempt me, game? No, it's a pretty good deal. Now, are we sure we're hell venting? Is it better to perk up spells at this point? Because the only enemy monsters that we would perk up is probably our Awakened Hollow. Or Cold Kalia, I guess. If we get lucky. And what would I duplicate at this point? I guess it depends on what we get here. Okay, yeah, we will go this way. We'll look in our Merchant of Steel first. I do like me a good large stone. I like leaving Vine Mother at a 0. It means that because she doesn't attack, she doesn't like have spikes trigger or anything like that. So. We have a large stone there. This is terrible and I hate it. I don't think I've ever really used it. Cuttlewood is probably worth the money. Certainly more than hammered chest plates. Like Cold Kalia is providing stacks of frostbite, so improving that's not terrible. Now we get +3 magic power, of course. Icicle Fracture is nice. Icicle Fracture is wonderful, actually. We might get that just if we've got the spare money, so we're going to try and aim for 225. And have a little look at this. Ah, no, we've got capacity problems if we use a large stone. Okay. What did I say we'd aim for? 225, is that right? Let me just sort of double check this. Yep, 225. So we've got 125 to play with. You know, we're not going to grab that. We're just going to do this. Oh, this is tough. Okay, so if I grab Frenzy Stone and I put it on Cold Kalia, then the multi-strike, of course, impacts the frostbite as well. Then, of course, if we're also pumping Cold Kalia up with the spell that I keep screwing up, I think it's better than 3 magic power, right? Yeah, it's got to be better than 3 magic power. I just think of what, 3 magic power. 3 magic power mostly just provides, improves the restore spells to be actually a little bit more useful. You know, restoring 5 health is a little bit nicer than restoring 2. I mean, it does, okay. It also improves our sting spells by 3 damage each, and we use an awful lot of sting spells. So that really pumps up over the time. But, like, let's think about it. The only thing we really care about is the end boss. I would say that the +3 magic power would probably equate to maybe 60 extra damage to the end boss, without contemplating how the additional heals would factor in. Yeah, so maybe 60 damage to the end boss. Whereas that is going to provide a heck of a lot more than 60 damage. So we will upgrade Cold Kalia, and yeah, look, making you even tankier is kind of nice. So we should do that. What I should have done is actually made it stronger, and then made Vine Mother tankier. Because Vine Mother dying will be a problem. Is there any card that I would wish to purge? Do I wish to purge another Frozen Lance? I am going to purge another Frozen Lance. It's either purge a Frozen Lance or purge a Restore. We might purge a Restore, actually. There's been a couple of times where we haven't been able to get rid of the Restore. Spikes, though. Spikes, though. No, look, if anyone's up there, that's a problem. Let's go. Alright, Hellvent. What are we Hellventing? Almost want to Hellvent Cold Kalia now, to be honest. Maybe you. I should have gotten rid of Bone Shine. Bone Shine is going to be completely useless. But we can use Bone Shine at the end of a turn and just consume it, so that's kind of okay. No, the only place Cold Kalia would end up is on the top floor. An additional Cold Kalia. So that wouldn't work. Similarly, if I duplicated this, this would end up on the top floor, which is not terrible. It's definitely not terrible. An additional channel song would mean that we would get... I like channel songs because they consume, right? So... and it is 180 damage. Oh, this is rough. Oh, more stings earlier? Is that a trap? No, I think more stings earlier might be alright, actually. The alternative would be sap, probably. Or helical crystals. I feel like no matter what I make, the choice is going to be wrong. I mean, this becomes pointless later on. It just helps in the early game. Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that because then we'd end up probably wasting a channel song on a Vine Mother. Alright, we're just going to do this and regret it. We try to deal with Seraph the Diligent. Okay, the first spell card we play each time gets consumed. That's not a bad deal. We'll make it work. Wait, what was that? Oh yeah, I forgot that you gave me those. Oh, come on, just give me one of the blooming spells. If I could get a channel song in my opening hand, I would be so happy. Alright, first spell has consumed. What are you? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Let's get rid of you. And 60 damage is nice, and we're only going to take 10. So. Or 11, that's fine. Look, it's not great, but I'll be back. Alright, are you serious? Come on, game. Also, it's almost tempted to use an Urchin Spikes to follow up with a Glimmer. No, that would be pointless. We will use Glimmer though. Okay. This is frustrating, but... that. Alright, well, it's a thing. It's not fantastic, but it's a thing. I guess we could also apply sap. Look, as long as it doesn't get rid of that card. Yeah. How did we get to? Oh, we got Icicle Fracture. That's annoying. Icicle Fracture on Colcalia is terrible. My hope is that I would... Seriously? Game. Oh, fantastic. Alright, how am I gonna deal with all this? The short answer is I'm probably not. There's no way I can get this enemy to the front. And while I could use that, it would still be alive at the end of the round. I want to play Vine Mother now, but I'm going to have to play Vine Mother to the middle row. Alright, let's do... No. Okay, what do we want to consume? Consuming a Frozen Lance is good, so I'm happy with that. Then we deal 60 damage, take 2 back. So I'll follow up with that. Oh no. Oh, Icicles, you've screwed me so hard. I know we're not going to get lucky here. Luck would be this gets discarded, this gets frozen. What's going to happen is this gets discarded and this gets frozen. Oh, we got it. Okay, alright. Okay, we have channel songs. We don't have all channel songs, but we do have a channel song. Okay, we have an Animus of Will in hand. Wait, then where's our other channel song? We haven't had you in our hand yet, have we? Oh, we just haven't gotten through our deck yet. Okay. Let's play this through in my head. I think we just play you. There's obviously no reason not to. Mana might be a reason not to. Okay. Problem, of course, now is that's in my hand, so channel song now doesn't work. So my goal is to use this to get us sting spells that we're then not going to use. Okay. He says using a sting spell. Good work, mate. Might as well drop Colcalia down. No reason not to. I think Colcalia at the back makes more sense. We're going to do that, then we're going to do that. Then we're not going to play these. And hopefully we end up with a channel song or a sting, but not... Well, basically I don't care. If we end up with one of the Animuses, we'll take one of the Animuses. Look, this has been a technical mess, but it exists. Alright, we can probably play Vine Mother up there reasonably okay-ish. Start with that. Alright. I reckon we're going to end up with a loose channel song, unfortunately. Yeah, let's drop Vine Mother now. I can't afford to let this go into my discard pile, I don't think. I think if I don't bring it out, we're going to end up with major problems with these two. Alright. That was a little rough to start. Okay, we didn't get Channel Song or Randomised as well. Alright, once again I don't mind consuming the Frozen Lance, so we'll deal with that. We will get rid of you. Just trying to think of the best way. This is days, so I'm not overly concerned about that. This is a waste. We have 2 stings, so we might use both of them. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Keep on doing that, and do that. Alright, happy with that. I think we're probably possibly going to lose. I don't know. I'm not feeling as confident as I once was. Alright, so we need to discard Randomised of Will. If we can discard Randomised of Will, then things are pretty golden. We've got this level sorted. Vine Mother's going to take a bit of damage, and so is the player. That's okay. It's not fantastic, but it will do. Consuming a sting isn't a big deal. Could kill this, but it increases the amount that we're going to end up with an Randomised of Will frozen. We're doing 40 damage, so yeah, even one would not be useful. We'd have to use 2. I think we just we use 2. Gives us a 1 in 4 chance, but it lets us draw 8 cards next time. It's a reasonable chance of getting a... Of course, the extra 20... Oh, Frostbite. Nice. Didn't even think of that. Okay, we got our Channel Song. Thank crikey. The reason why she goes to the rear, even though she's... Oh, actually, we probably should have put her at the front. With the extra health, but that's okay. Let's go to you. Okay, now we can consider things. Wait, how are we... Oh, crap. Okay. Final round. I didn't realize that. Okay, there are no triggered abilities, so you're just wasting space in my hand. Okay. Sapping you is probably a good idea. do that. Do that there. I kind of want to spell weakness Seraph. Okay, yes, we do get our urchins, second urchin spikes next time. So we can do this. Oh, well, its spell weakness is both, dummy. That's a problem. Okay, no, it's not a problem. We'll do this. And then we just don't use these. Alright. I think we might be alright. We might be alright. Insane cacophony of enemies going on the screen. But alright, yeah, we're totally alright. We are super alright. Okay, spell weakness 4. Yeah. Well, look, it was a good game. We made a ton of mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. An absolute ton of mistakes. But in the end, it didn't matter because, as Sarah says, this was all too easy and this will all be understood. Good night, Sarah. Let's light and rekindle the flames of hell. The frozen heart against the glowing seed of the pyre, and the frozen reminder of the invasion. Except, not anymore. Alright, that has been our third run of Monster Train. We managed, somehow. Covenant rank up. Minor bosses have increased damage. Yeah, I've never really been too concerned about most of the minor bosses. There's maybe one that'll be really annoying for, but that's okay. We get some gold frames, which is pretty cool. We get Stitching Guard to 4. Hopefully we get it to 5. Enhance all spells in hand with +5 magic power. Okay, I can see that being super useful. Incant, draw 1 and this unit gets -5 max health. Interesting. Interesting. I'm noticing that they're all rare cards, which is a little bit annoying because we're only going to get these in those rare packs for the most part. Ascend all enemy units on this floor and apply dazed 3, but it's pyre bound. So we basically do it on the level before the pyre. Ascend it up. Okay, interesting. Ooh, okay. Nice. Get a Woken level 6. Shard Channeler, this is amazing. And this is okay. I guess it's pretty amazing too. Alright, win streak of 2. We got a new regen record, and we're at Covenant 4. Alright. We are pretty darn close to Umbra. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do a quick Hellhound Awoken round to unlock Umbra. It won't be a video. I'll just do it on the lowest Covenant setting, just to smash it out. And then once we've got Umbra, then I guess that's what you'll be seeing next. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next installment.